Yeah, let's get a street photo.
Yo!
Nothing like your smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. Cause baby, in your absence, life is boring, so I'll never leave. It's easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning light, feeling like a child through the days and the nights, living in your arms as the years go by. It's easier to love, oh, oh, easier to love, oh, oh. There's nothing like the way that you adore me. I can feel love from miles away. And the light in your eyes tells me stories of life in a more perfect place where I wanna stay. It's easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning light, feeling like a child through the days and the nights, living in your arms as the years go by. It's easier to love, oh, oh, easier to love, oh, oh. If the sky is falling down on me, you'll be the one that's by my side to lift away from me. And if I find myself in reckless seas, you'll be the one to pull me back into reality. Nothing like your smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. Cause baby, in your absence, life is boring, so I'll never leave. It's easier to love, oh, oh. It's easier to love, oh, oh. Easier to love, oh, oh. Easier to love.
And for those people who don't know about me, I'm a senior in Kansai Gaida University in Japan. I'm doing exchange program in university in Germany for a year. And after April, I had a lot of schedules and like school stuff and job hunting. And I couldn't do the vlog that much, but I think regarding job hunting, I will make another video about it. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about what I experienced in May, June, and July. So in May, I had to go to the excursion twice to the same place, but this was for the 2 courses that I took. And basically what I did was, in the first excursion, it was just taking some lectures of transcultural marketing. In the second excursion, I did a final presentation after taking some lectures. It was a strategy class, and the accommodation where I stayed was in the forest, and there was nothing. Like, there was no house, it was just the house that we stayed, and around us it was all the forest and no internet connection. So I felt like a little isolated from the social network society, but like it was kind of feel fun. And I was like, I could communicate with the local students and like without phone, so felt like I went back to elementary school. Yeah, it was also hard for me to prepare the presentation without the internet, because I always research about what I'm gonna talk or what I'm gonna do in the presentation. So it was all about what I learned through the course, and it was group presentation, so my brain was working so hard, like 24/7. In between the 2 excursions, I went on a trip to the UK with my Korean friend. And while we went on that time, was because the flight was so cheap at the time. We don't have the airline in Japan, but they have Ryanair, which is really low cost carrier, and it was almost about 30 euro for a round trip, so it was quite cheap. And it was my first time to visit London and Cambridge, and I really like both cities. It was so nice. And in July I had a final exams. I went to music festival, went on another trip to Nuremberg and Munich. And I think maybe because I was under pressure of exams and temperature was too hot, like 36 degrees Celsius. It was during the trip, so we walked a lot under the sun. It was so hot. I had a bad cold at the end of June. It was 2 weeks, and I think it was the worst cold I've ever had. And I have fever constantly and every day, runny nose, coughing and phlegm, fatigue, joint pains. But all the COVID tests was negative, so I was like, is it flu or like what kind of cold is it? But yeah, I was literally at my room 24/7 and drank a lot of medical tea and medicine that I had from Japan. And especially I am in foreign country, I feel so stressed out and I was freaked out because the apotheke, the drugstore, was not that close. I had no physical stamina to just go there, so I was just sleep all day. And even when I went to see a doctor nearby with a German friend after 1 week of cold, the doctor checked my lungs like this and said to me like,
"Your lungs are okay. Just drink a lot of hot tea with lemon, and if you are still sick until the weekend, come and see me again."
And there was no prescription, and I was super amazed. But thanks to the German insurance that I have, which is TK insurance, I didn't have to pay anything. But one thing I want to say is that it's really hard to just see a doctor in Germany, especially you're a foreigner and cannot speak German. Because my friend told me that usually German people have their own house doctor and they go when something happens. And if a person wants to see a doctor at other place, it'll usually take like up to 2 months to just get an appointment. So I was really shocked when I heard this, but luckily I am living in a student dorm and there's so many German people who is helping me. So one of them called to a doctor and he got an appointment for me. But I can't imagine myself doing this all alone. I really appreciate that. In Japan, doctors usually prescribe a general medicine for like throat or like painkillers. I usually recover within 4 to 5 days, but this time it was really different, and I asked my floor mates some medicine and I drank a lot of tea, of course, and it took me almost 2 weeks and few days to recover. But even after recover from this cold, I still had some sore throat and cough sometimes, so it's like it was really bad cold. Also, this is another story, but in Germany they don't have air conditioner, like only in a shopping mall or like some shops, but I don't have it in my room also. So I got fan like this, and so wherever I go I cannot escape from the heat when I go out. So it hit me a lot because I got used to use the air conditioner in summer in Japan a lot. So I will say those medical accessibility and the different summer lifestyles, like they don't use air conditioner but like they open the window and they have cold beer. Those are really culture shock for me, but at the same time I think I really need to appreciate that I had air conditioner. It's so comfortable, it's so convenient. So yeah, I really appreciate like how good condition I was living in Japan. But I didn't mean to make this a story or like anything like that, but this is what I experienced as a Japanese exchange student in Germany. And I finished all the exams and job hunting now, and I'm on a summer vacation. This is my last student summer vacation, and I'm gonna stay in Germany for whole summer. My Japanese best friend is coming to visit me next month, so I'm super excited, and we're gonna trip together, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I saw the KGU's official website that they're gonna have over 500 international students coming to study abroad in the uni, and also almost 1,000 students to study abroad next semester. So I'm really happy that this normal college life is starting, and next semester is gonna be my last semester, so I'm gonna be fully enjoying the last period student life. Yeah. Thank you for watching this. Bye.
Say you're the best at making money. And money